Okay, you know what I really hate on this app? I really hate when people say like, "Oh, Batman failed Jason Todd." The fuck? I'm not gonna lie. If you honestly think Batman failed Jason Todd, you either A, have not read that many comics, or B, have solely stuck to runs where Jason is poorly written. That's about 90% of the storylines that Jason Todd is in. The only good storyline I think Jason had was Red Hood and the Outlaws, and even then, that one ended quite shitly. But let me just say this. Okay, so the people that dick ride Jason Todd to oblivion say Batman should kill. Have you watched Crisis on Infinite Earths, the animated project? Do you realize that Jason Todd met a Batman that killed everyone in Gotham that was a criminal? Jason Todd was afraid of him. Why would you want someone who is already as vulnerable of a bitch as Jason Todd to be afraid of Batman? I, I and the thing is, the main continuity Batman set that code up for himself, that no kill rule, because of two things. One, because of what happened on the night of the alleyway. You know, that got to give some motherfucking PTSD every now and then. And then, it's honestly to protect the criminals of Gotham. And I know people are going to hear that and say, oh my God, protect the criminals. Not like that. But seriously, if Batman got rid of his no kill rule, he would be on the same level as Thomas Wayne, if not a whole motherfucking hell of a lot worse. And I just really think if people would read more comics and actually broaden their horizon, they would understand that Batman has that rule in place to protect people. And even if Batman was to kill these said criminals, guess what? It's not Batman that failed Jason Todd. It's Gotham City that failed Jason Todd. It's Commissioner Gordon that failed Jason Todd. It's the Attorney General that failed Jason Todd. It's the fucking mayor that failed Jason Todd. It's not Batman. I mean, like when the Joker kidnapped Jason, you do realize Batman kept searching, never gave up, even after getting the video of Jason Todd being killed. Air quotations. Batman still never gave up. But yet, Jason believes the Joker. Huh? Like, and people wonder why I don't like Jason Todd. And now let's go over what I mean about Gotham City failed Jason. Because, oh, I got a bone to pick with Gotham City and their legality team. Number one, James Gordon has a serial killer as a child. I think if anyone could kill the Joker, it's Commissioner Gordon. And if he doesn't want to do it himself, then put him for death. And if you can't do that because he quote unquote pleaded for insanity, well, guess what? Tell your serial killer of a child to do it. I'm sure he would have a field day with that one. Or, better yet, we can go the Attorney General route. Because just because the Joker's been in Arkham, I am most willing to bet that everything the Joker has done would not be able to be sponged because of insanity. Just saying. So, if we ever wanted to get rid of the Joker, the GCPD, the mayor, and the attorney general should be doing a better job. Not Batman, who practically is a civil servant, who does a better job than the GCPD, but nobody's ready for that conversation either. And another thing that really gets me is you. Oh man, I am so glad I'm talking about this. Oh fuck. Another thing that gets me is you really got to look at like the Bat family as a whole. Like Nightwing left because he didn't want to be in the shadows of Batman. Still respects Batman. They may have an argument every now and then, but still respects Batman's and his teachings. Batwoman, again, they may have an argument every now and then, respects his teachings. And Damian Wayne, egotistical prick, but is a part of the League of Assassins, so, that's to be expected. And then you have Jason Todd. Oh boy, oh boy. Jason, Jason, Jason. The I wish his death was retconned. It is the terrible thing that happened, and I don't understand how we've been given a shittier character in return. Everyone said, well, we hate Jason as Robin. So y'all opted to kill him and gave us Red Hood. And Red Hood hadn't had a good story since Red Hood and the Outlaws. I don't know why people dick ride Jason. I think it's his death, really. I think people feel bad. I think, oh, we need to coddle him. No, Jason needs a fucking wake up call. Welcome to reality, motherfucker. You've been alive due to the Lazarus pit. If you have PTSD, see a fucking therapist. Like, oh my god. I can't. I've tried to defend Jason. You could ask my BF. I have tried to defend Jason. It has gotten harder to do it with all of the shit he's done in return. And even in no, Batman Hush 2 is just a bad iteration of every character. I can't even bring that up. Even though sadly I believe that is sadly canon, but that really is just a poor portrayal of every character in that story. I do not like Batman Hush 2. But yeah, no, that's another thing. Like just Jason being Jason. It's just like motherfucker. You've been alive for how long, and you still talking about I had PTSD from the Lazarus pit, and oh, oh, like 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 it's so much to take in because it's so fucking wishy-washy and rinse and repeat from Jason that you could almost take a shot that he's willing to mention three things in any comic appearance he shows up in. PTSD from the Joker of the Lazarus Pit, hating Batman, and Batman's no-kill rule is stupid. Seriously, buy yourself a bottle of Jaeger. Actually, better yet, buy yourself a bottle of Everclear and take a shot every time Jason mentions it. You will be in the fucking hospital for alcohol poisoning. And that's not me trying to condone that. That is just how bad of a character Jason Todd is. But, Jesus Christ, it's not even the main point of the video. But, yeah, no, I'm being dead serious. Like, the people that think Batman should kill or Batman failed Jason, you do not understand Batman's character. I truly recommend you to read more detective comics and read a lot more of the stories that are interconnected to the DC universe. I think you would understand that Batman's the most reasonable one in the Bat family out of fucking himself and Jason. I would arguably say Nightwing is probably the most reasonable one, but the way I laid that out, I had to say between Batman or Jason. Well, that's my rant for the night. That's all I really wanted to say. 8-minute rant? Oh boy. If y'all stick to this to the end, I respect it, but y'all are crazy if you do. But thank you.